Hi, cherished viewers. Welcome to Mission and Minister Sylvester's new channel and our very special moment, an hour that was dedicated and saw this day as a mighty work. You see how my hand shows? The white man knows that my hand that shows this is the great virgin hand with its technology. Having my right hand held mobile phone devices is the reason that after it has been struck by the iron and the rod of what? Gold, is this creating the same hand. There is the handheld, the finger that holds what? The angle of what? The sound of the base of capacity OTA and the OTI. So in order to say that Sylvester BEKOE is the one showing this, I can show you the two hand displayed. You know, in the light reflects only light and giving you the shadow, casting light through the finger. You see that my fingers have space opened. I don't give myself anything wrong. However, the hand that you see is my right hand, which shouldn't have gone to any hell, because everybody in the word of the Lord have the right hand to eat. So if you have the right hand, it means your right hand works. So that if I'm not working with what you think is the right hand, I don't think I should be showing you. How the people out there will say, show your hand, your palms, and they tell you and they read for you. If I show you my hand, then I can show you every other thing in the world. Now look at the left reserve hand. That works to get to what? To the other. So the two hands work to get to the other. That's the meaning of the word together. So to work to get to other, that's the word for together words. So you don't abuse the word together as you think saying it, you have said something. The main definition and creation is that to work to get to the other. To work to get the other. It means that your two hands, if this one is missing, the other hand have to go look for this because they are both on what? One very personality. Now, these are very reserved as they have worked all the time, almost every time. Now, look at what I'm saying. In the power of the living, we are trying to getting you through if you understand the word. Now, today we are looking at the word for Sylvester BEKOE's understanding and decoding the word again. Now, the word of word they try to say is Eden and other. Until I show you the word and meaning of letters, you will never know where Garden of Eden has always been. However, they want to come and show you the Garden of Eden is the archangel who rises. And from any time the archangel rises, wherever he rises from, that's where he is able to show you what is right now before us, not the religion and Bible. As for the reserved words, are yet to be made known. Even the one they claim to be the Lord and God and whatever, they are not known unto the archangel who rises with them to show you who they say is the next of kingdom ruler. For they have never given a doubt who should be the next of kingdom ruler. So the next of kingdom ruler is who you are trying to say is the next of king. And the next of king is actually, until I show you what the word K-I-N is. However, the K-I is the word key. That key is a creator also, is a God, is a force. And then the N is what? Of the nature, which is what nature, you want to say all of that. That if you fail to understand what language you speak, you end up being with what? The people that speak nature, as in the airway language. Nature means to go about, roaming about. So airway can make you mad just going about searching without nothing. And when you end up being with the airway, you are in hell trouble because they also don't understand the word nature. They only understand nature as a language in their language as what? Go about, go and roam, go and turn, just discharge, all of that. That's the word in airway. However, you don't know. They don't know anything about what we are saying nature. They only speak a language, and they describe the word language as nature to go about, go and roam. Just go and roam about. Go and just go and roam. That's it. So if they make you roam about, then they make you a person that they say is not correct, is not right, but mad. Like a crazy person, other than what? Being what? On expedition. Having what? Adventure of such things that should have rather yielded what? Good result. And what is good? You don't know the good. The G and O, D. All these are code and letters representing something. So until we decode G, O, D, you say the word good, but you don't know the meaning. For there is no word that you can have in your language that is really what it means until you find the archangel or the spirit of the similar creator to show you what language you're speaking. Do you see this finger? Yesterday we have mentioned about of the keyboard, F and J. How you have the same finger on the reserve, Both ends are reserved, the RR, R1, R1, or you name it R1 and R2, or you decide the L part. So the L part is where the killing is. The L part is killing. So when I change the L part, which you want to say is left, when I change it, it will change. Now, then you have the L represented the lieutenant. The lieutenant. Do you understand the word Leo? Now look at what I'm saying, Leo. So that when they represent that action by the word Leo, you should look at it closely in its form. Now look at what I'm going to say. We have the word Leo. So I'm opening the word. And you also see that we are on what? Google Live right now. You see they are using the same word, G-O-O, right there. And the G starts it and G almost ends. So these are all words to what? To the Lord. So when you pick up any name as a domain, so the Google is a domain and also a search engine. Now, you see that we don't have to learn anything than how I'm defining it and creating it. Why? It is this word that defines it. So if you are given a space like this, a virgin land, that's what you were first given. Or you were not given and you are now searching for a place to what? To sow a seed. So in this point, where you see the one who cares you, now direct you to a site, oh, take this place and work out something, there, what should have cursed somebody today or to lose life, you have had it rather what? Show you the path because you are the one that was predestined. That person is predestined, so the life that is a curse won't be cursed to you. However, it will be what? Navigation. Get into this point. Now, this point means what? A planter. So I'm going to plant or input data. Now, what? We were talking about lieutenant. Now, the word lieutenant or flight lieutenant, this and that, you don't understand it until I show you what we are saying from the word Earl and the other one that comes with it. So look at what we're saying. Now, this I should have been doing on my media as prophesied that I will be the one to what? To do such things as nobody can do it on my behalf. That's why when I do it first, then they can block the screen or the sunlight, then they would have pre-record or screenshot or screen record. Then they want to take the name of the person to say they are the one in communication with us, working as a team, so that they are taking money on my behalf. However, I'm never giving. And you the one giving. They said, look for the source of creation. Now, we're going to do what? To plant. Now, look at the word. So let's say that we'll not look at the word as written and reserved in somebody, but we're going to look at what it is, so that you know what is also Leo as it was given to us. Now, watch out carefully. Now, we are going to look at the word. Look at it. Now, let's look. You see that every time in the word, the customized default is what? 101, which is what? Font size 11. Font size 11 is 101. The Lord and this are the two. Now, what? So if I decide that let's not take font size 11, which is the default, which is 101. So this is a 101 that you don't know, that your application always go through a 101 before they can create you a customize you either to be giant or any size that is customizable to fit a situation. Now watch carefully. So let's leave it to this and put out the word. So lieutenant. Look at it. You understand what they are saying in lieutenant or whatever they're saying. Now Leo, then tenant. So tenant. Tenant. Now watch out carefully. So this is what? Lieutenant. That represents the flight lieutenant. So flight lieutenant. So this is what? Flight lieutenant. Why they say flight lieutenant? So the FL. FL. Now watch carefully. Or FLT. You can put it right there. Now, you see that we are beginning to code and decoding the world. Even the Lord that claim he is. Until we decode it, you can never know him. So that it will be just a word, but it won't work the things as it is, because every word put out right there has a meaning. You can't just say they give you a word in dictionary and so you are getting it right. You can get it right. The right answer is with the archangel who rides with them. And that what we agree with and disagree with is what we show you. And that if you don't agree with it and having something work for you, pay later. So it's better you get what the Lord is showing. Now we got what? Lieutenant. Now let's look at it. Let's separate Lieutenant. Now look at it. So we have what? Three places of one. This I say Lieutenant. That's what the lieutenant. And then you can have it for flight lieutenant. Then you to call itself either from shining of this or all of that. That is why you'll be determined by the level of evil you have. So level of evil or level on evil. It means the knowledge of evil you know. Or the things that really mean something different. However, the opposite is also what you are what? Fighting and winning. Now, I'm doing this just for you to know that the Lord can be what? Fake to the enemy. Now, watch carefully. So, the what? Leo, ter, nant. So, Leo, ter. Then what? Nant. Now, you are seeing what? These two words. Leo, ter, nant. Then we got what? Flight, L-F-L-T. Level. Now we are defining what? Level on or off. Now you're going to show your level of on or off. You understand? That's the level to show evil. In evil. In evil. And evil revolves. Evil what? Revolves. Evil evolves. And the word for this to know is L-O-V-E. Like we've shown on the other channel. So L-O-V-E. And they are not one word like you say. It is only when they vibrate or put together and they work well, then you are seeing it like love. But the word love have each word, each letter here represent a different character. So if you fail to understand how it was, the letters were created, you can't get the answer right. You can only get it to understanding of somebody that they have been married and have never been married. So this word here, to myself and the angels, it doesn't really interpret or get its interpretation from what? The one who claims love is when they are married and giving birth. They are only increasing what? Suffering. But that in creation is not like that. How? So Leo, now we are getting words. So you know we are getting letters from this. Now, Leo, ter, nant, flight, L-F-L-T. Level. And I say what? That should be for level on or off. So level, we're going to do level on this. So what do you do? Level / off. Either this one comes to this side or this one goes here. Or you put an equal sign there. Equal sign just to say the same one-on-one that we are saying default. Default. How they say the two of them in the gardens. So this is in the gardens, the two. However, in a field or in an enclosed area, you have the two inbuilt. That you can customize how many or who should come out of this space. You see that we are using the word and the life. Every time we're showing you life right at this very moment. Now, after what? After showing this. Now let me put the word here. So that in the word I show you the word love and evil and evolution. 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 Not that somebody you have had that can teach. They have no knowledge of this. Whatever knowledge they pour from books or dictionary or GS have no creation in the part that they know. So they know a part, but that to consider they creating something or coming out of something or coming with something is how they have spent themselves with the same spirit that could have become somebody light, that they may have created darkness with it. However, darkness or light, they live. That's what they said, they live. So who is living? The light live. Now, evolution. What is evolution? Then in the dictionary, at least when you get introduced to evolution, then you have what? Revolution as well. Revolution. So revolution. So when understanding comes for judgment, there you don't play with. If not, your enemy. You are just giving them the freedom to fool of what? Napping, and you are what? A fool of maybe him. Other than what? The knowledge and light showing the path, what he should have done. So that in these words, we don't abuse it. So to show the A to Z that they came to this level, all this is what they have learned to understanding, and the angel have shown them that what? A on A, you said right? A in the west, A in the east. Or wherever we are, it is A on A wealth and A archangel. How you can do what? Change style. So now, if you want to change style, so that's where it comes with disco. Disco. So look at it. Now, you see that when you click on A, then we're going to have what? We're going to have, we're going to have what? Colors. And look at the colors. You see it. So these are all the creation. Now, in the colors, you are seeing different offices of colors. That's different kingdoms, different mansions. So I'm able to I'm just saying I'm shining with this or shining through this. Now look at the very special first few. We have what office. So you see that these few A or A are the only kingdom builders who have shown you that moving from this kingdom office. However, I've opened word application which is office. And you need it in office. And this system is the office. That's why I came teaching, and not that I came with robbing. So that the people who or the youth who are learning, the Lord will give them a reward for learning or following my channel. Let's say to learn and not to rob. That is it. So let's say you learning this or from this, the one who created it, and you the one who learned to understand or to bring more understanding to his work. You are the one they're going to love in this that you understand evil, that you didn't kill with it. You rather emphasize what strength in what reserving to do the right thing. Now what? So first, as they show what color they have, several colors here that wear this office. Look at the colors. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that in the middle of 8, it is office. So every one of these characters here is different colors. That's the draft and blocks and what? Many matches. So 8, 8, 8 throughout. And I am the one with the what? 88, 26, 24, 01, 19, 88. You see that myself is what? Whether they know it or not, I have my age and date of birth, everything showing at a time like this that you don't know. So that wherever I do or whatever I do, myself, I'm the one who came with what? The ABI or the creator who made the light. Until this, nobody has ever taught. You only have to get introduced to how they say you can use it to what? To type and print or this. But that's not what it is. The main understanding of what created or what is in it is what we are seeing now. Watch carefully this. So office, it goes with what? These colors. So let's look. We have office, we have grayscale, we have what? Adjacency. We have what? Angles or angles. We have AS. We have AS or app extension. App S. Or you want to say APS. Now we also have what? Apple Decree or app decree. So this app decree. However, you see it as a word that you can't know until I show you. App decree. So this app decree. And we got what? Aspert. We have Austin. We have black tie. You see that I have tie all the time one on my channel. That is in Cosec star. We use a black tie and the stars on it and the emblems. Having Ad Astra Pe Aspera as a tie and cord we use. Now we also have what? Civic. Now we got civic. We also have the clarity or clarity. And when you come to my channel, you see everything very clear. And we got also what? We have the composite. We have what? Concast. Or we got concise. We have what? Cautery or coterie. We got elemental. We got equity. So equity didn't come from the book that you have as Constitution. Where we create and understand it's here. And we also have essential. We have executize. So you can't say executive. You know I told you. So executize. Or executing tree of evil. There you put it right there. There we got what? Flow. We got what? Foundry or foundry. We got also what? Greed. Now watch carefully. So I just have to do a few of these. And going on, we have, so I'm just showing the default. So that it is what? We are hardcover. We have what? Horizon. We have what? Median or median. That's a mediator issue. We have Metro. You have Metro TV in the country. We have Model or Modile, or you want to say Model. We have Newsprint. Are you a news publisher? I have it all on my channel. We have what? Opulent or Opulent. We have Oriel. We have Origin. We have Paper. We have Perspective of Evil. That is what? What you want to say, how you see things on the horizon. We have what? Passing or puffing. Or you want to say push pin. So we got a push pin. We got also a slip stream. Or it means that you should have also shown your work approved on YouTube or Facebook. Because the definition of the word, if you have come from the Creator, all this has to be showing in your life. If you don't have this, that means that you have no such elements as we are showing. We also have the solstice, we have the techniques, we have the touch, we have trek. You not see the touch and touch house and all of that on the channel. We have what? Empakadai, all of that. We have trek. We walk. We go out there and walk and take what? A stroll. So trek or stroll or walk or make a move or make it happen or make a move of what? Coordination of legs, leg increase and below, or forward and backlash, forward slash and back slash. And we have what? Urban. And we also have what? Verb or variv. And we also have what? Waveform. Now, I'll end it right there. So, under this, you have what? Create new theme colors. So, now you have the right also to say, you get to this, oh, in a command instruction, oh, you can create. So, I can create with my very excellence of what? Word. Now, here we have what? Font. And in the columns like that, and we have the Cambria, Calibria. I'm the calligrapher who have what? Bamboo writing or lettering. So I can't go far, just go right there. And we have a style that you can set. Many things. There are many things you have never done with what? The word application. So to say you have this as a virgin land field, there you have the truth. Even with this radio, I'm able to show what we have to have. Yet nobody gave us food or money. And I'm telling you, you are saying you create an account in my name, and the money doesn't come to myself. And many accounts do I have Prudential Bank, Data Bank, Access Bank, Commercial Bank, rural banks as Weto Rural Banks, many banks, Eco Banks, all of these, they are the official country, whatever. And then we even visited what? The Bank of Africa in Medina for clearance of what? Ticks of 3-day sale. The 3-day sale to the white people who came looking for, they found it on our piece of land. And that's why they gave us a date check advance in the green form. And my Rose could keep that receipt and that very post-dated what? Draft, whatever it is, check. That check, she was able to keep it for many years. She went through what? Sickness and whatever, and right before myself and Rose, we traveled Accra, and then I show her where Bank of Africa is. That's why I took her in, and they made me to stand out or in somewhere, and then I allowed her to get through the clearance of the check. Bank of Africa, with what? The thick trees that they fell off what? In Nkoya, and we have been showing reserve. That is it. So to show you how we did it. So her name was on the what? Bank of Africa reserve for the forestry and commission. The one who reserve forest, they have to have the commission. So they will be the commission of the works. Now let's take a little quick move, because what we're doing, we haven't got into it, and this one has made it diverse. So this is a diversity of what I'm doing now. So the word diversity will only be known to you, introduced to you what I'm saying. But when we go into real diversity, it's a different meaning. That's why you have to get to know the truth before you are set free. That's the key and code. It can't fail. Now to have these field, now that we say Leo, Ter, Nant, and we have the flight, the right flight of the Lord. So nobody can have these things if they are not the one who brought understanding and knowledge and creation to the reality. Now watch carefully again, as we have to say that the true Lord can't fake it and place nobody wrong in the place of the righteous reserve. We'll ask you, are you the virgin? Are you the one who came with the USA? Are you the one who came with the Bible and the Torah? Are you the one who have discovered a new nation for US or the world of heaven? Reserved for the great people. Are you the one who speak a different language? Are you the one who was not born among the mix? Are you the indigenous or are you the indigents? Or are you the ingenerosity? This is what we say we're looking for. That if the Lord fake it, then you are fake. Now you see the archangels. Look, X power of 2, X base 2. All this you learn in school, but you have never known where they have it, because you have failed to understand him, the one who creates. and there's an office that whoever comes with understanding, that office and app is creating. That as you talk, then the creation is going on. With the one who created it, is the same person whose name and code will be made. Function now, watch carefully, the periscopes and the telescopes. What they are? You say that's right. You say what? Editing. What have you taken? Have you made a video that you can edit? If you have made no video, you can edit, and I do all these things. Now, let's look at it. If you can find it with what? YouTube. These things they have shown, I've verified it. I have no mobile phone, Android, for instance, to what? To verify it, because the command on this, let me show you. There's what? Get advanced features. If I want to post continuous, and then I say what? Get verified in 24 hours. I don't have any mobile phone, Android, to do this. So if I get to do this wrongly, look at the key in the hand. I'm the one with the key and the star on it. Look at it. You say, I have the star, I have the key. So I'm showing you how we use the key. On what? 3 things. 1, 2, 3. This is a whole new thing, and the reason I have to what? Say that they should say I should create a new channel. So how I made it into this news is a modern way that you have no idea. To create this, and it says what? It says, to create more posts daily and gain access to other advanced YouTube features, complete a brief verification on wait 24 hours. This extra step help us what? Limit spams or spammers. You know, SPA. When you separate SPA, you know the rest. The mayor, my mayor, all of that. But when you put the SPA, the special, even I would say, in this, where they word it with this, you have to know the one who came with the truth, and the one who came what? On the wrong side. Claiming to have it, but they don't have what? They don't have the foundation. However, go on and say, and maintain a safer what? Community for everyone to learn, or learn more, or earn more. However, I have done it. Now, let me click on the verification. I've done it already. I don't have phone, so I've chosen what? To wait 2 months of history of what? Creating like what I'm doing. Then it gets me through verification. Or when I have any phone today or yesterday or tomorrow, then I can do it instantly with a short time, so it's loading. Without access to internet protocol, I can't teach this. That you may know what it takes to do what they have to say it is. Now what carefully? Who taught me? Nobody taught me this. It's my word. That's what I'm telling you. So we are in the diversity of what? Just getting introduced to a word. E and then. So we have just gotten introduced to just one or few words, then we've gotten to technology right here. So what are they saying? They say what? Take a 6-second video of what? Yourself. So I have a kingdom that is what? The deal. I know it. You don't know it. And myself, I come from that same place. It's a video department throughout in the world. Nobody's having, except you are one of them. They are white people throughout. So if I see any black person, that means the black person would have come with a white. Those people are the original creation. To show you scheme and color like this. Now watch carefully. So take a 6-second video of myself. So I'm talking about myself. To also have this account, it means you have done it for yourself, but there is always a person who is going to take you through. So look at that. You wonder that I've taken what, about 28 minutes right now, just few seconds we started broadcasting. And that some of you don't wait. You spend rather your money paying, and you are not getting profit for paying than getting you introduced to somebody's work they built, and that won't take you to heaven. So that's where you are losing every best. The strength that you need to get to the heaven is where the Lord needs you, your commitment, advancement, and then time, and showing work approved, not working approved in somebody else. However, it's a great name and great need to serve somebody. Now, when you serve a person and you see yourself doing well, you can now say boldly or boldly, you can do that which you have done for somebody also for yourself now. And the person have the right to release you and support you with what they can, to say, oh, truly you are able to do this, or you mature in your word and name of the Lord. Purpose-wise, you can't serve anywhere in SNIT for 60 years. That you have failed. Anybody serving in SNIT 60 years is a failure. So you should take it, because you have not fulfilled your purpose. You may have been taken also in a diversity. However, some of you thought when you get to SNIT and you are getting paid, it means you serve 60 years. How are you going to continue the remaining days or the life that you have not lived yet? So you are yet to use the life. So in SNIT, when you remain dead 60 years or 65, you have failed. Because when we come and assess you, you have nothing to show in the world. That's why most of them, they work and then you don't see anything. It's a curse to work in SNIT and for 60 years or 65. They told you captains who always what? 24 hours, that's the U.S. flag star. So the U.S. star and flag, the stars on the flag is just at least one of them or two that they gave you. And that should build you. That's the freedom of justice, the coat of arms. And they said the one that died, who didn't keep the wealth and treasure, which is the virgin, and you will not see him all the time. However, when you see one person, you are seeing the other person. And the single person that you are seeing is the two. So when you don't see the two of us, but see myself alone, I am the two-sided made it. So that without him, I am making it possible. But without myself, he may need until he sees this place or sees myself. That is the only way you can make it happen. For myself, complete flesh. Until I am carried in the airplane to abroad, nobody can take me abroad. I'm the only one who can be in the flight of my spirit or the light to be in any part of the world and in the heaven. I'm the only one who go to heaven horizontally and physically and then vertically. That's how we mount satellite and tilting it. So you will tell me about L and B. You will tell me about dish. You will tell me about what? The regex and the legs. Or you tell me about receiver or the decoder. You tell me about KWASI cables. That's what I show you. I'm not taught by anybody. All that I'm showing you, I made it. I didn't get introduced to anybody teaching this. I came and make it. That's why YouTube and all the systems have been advanced quickly when they saw the delay. So the 14 years of being on YouTube. However, I didn't have YouTube creating for myself what I have. So YouTube know my basics of work to show that the ladder go up and then we have to what? Start another one. It doesn't mean that one we have lost it. Just that they have to fix some things on it. So the new one that I created, just to introduce you to what they need now, the requirement, and some of the advancement of things. I am the same person who makes electrical cabling. So if I show you color like this, red and black, I'm the one who made the paint. Let me show you the color. Just a moment, hold on. To say that we are the one showing you blood of somebody, let me show you. Look, watch this. Many things and presentation. You see this? You see that it's next copy, but you don't know what color is in it. Let me open. Let's open it. Live on this. Let's open. Let's try and open it. Then my coins. These are the only coins I have in the whole world. So if you don't watch what I'm sharing or that the Lord is teaching, you might think I'm joking. So we open. And what is the color in it? Let's get introduced. Is that not red color? That's a raw color red. Like this. Let me show you all of that. Get some pieces of wood or something in deep inside. That's deep inside. I'm the one in the physical realm. And in the spirit, I tell you what they are telling you. I'm the one. Is that not red color? Is that not red color? So I'm the same person who spray. Let me show you one thing. Quickly stay on. Just don't go away. Hold on, let's find out quickly. I can't be studying for it for long. Oh, yes, I get it. Look. I do the clipping and I get him back right away. Watch here. You see this? I use this in spraying. Pinking. Obviously, handheld sprayer for multi-purpose. So I can at least do this or use it for what? Whatever the Lord says it is. And we may just need, as you find it, that we can use it. What is the name on it? It says what? Harry Brand. So Harry Brand sprayer. So if I configure the system or computer to be Harry, it doesn't make it somebody's computer. It is just to say, if you know what we have, look at the person on it. What is the color? In the most red color. Dressed like that as army of the Lord. Doing his own work. I hope you can see that truth. All this thing I bought with money. How you carry everything that I've been showing on the channel out of this place, and there's no longer anything. Then I show you. The pedal dust bin will show you. Yeah, you get it right? You get it right? So watch carefully. So this is the reason. I have this color saved. Only for you to claim that I have made what? Something against the world. It's myself, an artist. And I place, okay, let's do it again. Let's do it direct. So that if you have anything, let's see if it's red on the wall. Watch carefully. I will put an A on it. Like this. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. So I can paint, I can do whatever, and you see it. So A is this. So if I make an A again in this, you only see it like what? It's on the computer. I hope you can see this. So when you see such a design, at least we want to just see. Is that not a red color here? That I'm showing you direct, no blood issue. Whoever see this and deceive you, coming here at the night and on clean time, on no time, and look at it. This is spatula and ladle. You heard it? That's it. If I drink Belacqua and I keep the stock here, over there, watch here. There. You see it? I'm going to throw in there. Watch. Is that not set like this? Watch here. You see that it got in there right there? That is what we are saying. I'm not two people who have been sleeping here. It's only when my mother rose, we travel here, or she traveled to myself here, or we travel Cape Coast, or to Nkonya. That's the places we travel together. That's the places we travel together. Nobody has ever been on the champion to lead my path and be doing things that I have to do official for myself. What do you need to see that I have provided and you don't know it? There are people that I told you, the Lord said if you have any wrong person, clear that person out of the place. But that will come from what? The Lord himself, whose lead is the archangel with him that maketh what? Their judgment. No wrong person can go out there and be judging. So now I show you, I have colors, I have been painting, and the people know it. That all that you see, the symbols, doesn't come with anybody's knowledge. It is myself. Now watch carefully. This is L and B. It's a strong brand. That doesn't make this thing strong. It's a brand. However, they are telling you, if you can measure the level of evil or strength in it, or the resistance to destruction, that will tell you that it is either strong, high quality, or of a true creation. So I'm not the one who have been working for somebody for you to claim the owner is rather what? In the opposite. I work in the rooms of people, fixing and setting up, so that I can only do this in Nkonya or in Accra or Ebri. I've gone to Ebri Mountain. I've gone to many places, Ashanti Mampon and all of that. You can hear the siren and the horn blown. We are in the world and land of the living. I don't become anything whatsoever that somebody is claiming. Look, what we are trying to talk about has taken this length, 37 minutes already. That's the time to be 37 years showing now. And then look at the coins. On these coins is a reflection, right? You see the two symbols. That's the same as A on A, or the Tashish, or you are seeing what? The two sailors, or the slave trade. That's the same thing on it. Or the two huge mountains. And the archangel, how we can see it? This same dressing, they show you the one what? Who carry the two side load and load, balancing it. And then the foundation at the base, look at it. This is what we've been showing you. And then we got two cities, the Jubilee, the Golden Jubilee. We have books reserved for Golden Jubilee. We are the ones who are supposed to be ruling in that place, and then you serving now. And you have denied the Lord, and you are claiming that the position is for another person who is not the gold, not born a prince nor a king. How can they be in this? We have come to build all the things, all the news. So these are the two cities that you'll be taking. This is on dollar. These two cities is on dollar. The command of two is the dollar, $1 that I show on E or the word on N. Watch carefully. Resume to this side. Quickly. I have to go on the speed. A lot of you, as I've shown you live what I'm saying. You tell me that somebody is better than myself, taking you through the life as a human being, telling all that we have to say in the Lord it is indeed. Now watch carefully. So let's take a move. Now we were just looking at, we're looking at what? Here. And then let's take a look at the other things. A few minutes where we have to, I just want to finish that. So you see that when I talk about the other, just one thing, is I'm taking that to what? A presentation and physical material. So if I don't have all these things, who need it? And you don't know what you need and what you don't need. And then already equipped with what? The Spirit of the Lord and the Lord. And that is the Creator. So whatever I use around myself is not from anybody done. They're picking it up. I came with every need. However, I didn't come with any wooden bed. I've never used wooden bed unless I traveled. I have not using anything in such and form that you want to say that it is what? A wooden structure. I don't sleep on any wood structure. I don't use any wooden or furniture here. I don't use furniture. But I use or build furniture or build people. I sit on it. I'm not anybody to think. It is for my mobile or mobility and transport that you see my system as it is. So until I'm given a place, don't say that I don't sit with people, I don't do this. I only can sit with what? The one that is in the Lord. Now, so take a 6, so there's the video that we take right now. You see that this one take us through. The video he didn't know. He said, take a 6-second video of myself. And I came out showing you this. 6 seconds only. And I've taken what? You through many things. And we see what? The LMB, and then what? So let's mark 6 minutes. Counting from what? 0, 4, 0. Now, 4, 3. So counting. So I'm counting my 6 seconds. From what number? It will begin immediately at 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I take note of that. So in order to agree for such things, I have already what? Taken video of that thing. Now, what do you also say? What do you also say? They are telling you I should take of myself. Now look at myself. Myself. Just watch carefully what I'm going to show. I need to do it right now. The way I'm dressed right now, that's how I'm going to show it. And you don't have to see my face. I just want to show you what they say you should do. Myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I finish myself. With myself. Whether you can see it or not, I've done it. Now, the next thing is what? Take a photo of your ID. Where is your ID? So these are what? Options. So they got 3 things, 3 options. And I don't have the phone, so I can't complete the process. Or I wait in time. What's what they're saying? So let's say your ID. I didn't come for somebody to show me how to do this. I have done all the thing already. It's all on my channel. So if you are yet to begin it, you are the one they say, oh, somebody will guide you through. We have gone to the heavens and returned. Now, any of these things is an ID. What is identification? My self-identity. And then anything I prove of taking to have record. Taken as national or whatever organization or institution carrying it. That's what we say is what? Identity. So that is what? ID. So any of these things here, school, whatever, or whatever it is that identifiable to what an organization or somebody even to bear witness is an ID, identity. That's the identification. And I'm the same person who works with the National Identification Authority at a screening level. And when they failed to what? Call us in, they were delayed for 2 years. Until I came to what? This location before it started. Because I was in Medina, 2017, that we have gone for the screening. Somewhere along that time. And then they failed to what? Bring the thing and call wrong people. That's why they do the pilot project and they made it take off, but they failed. Until I came to what? This station location. Since 2017, I came here. That I have remained. And I've only few random travel. So I've taken what? ID level. So we done what? First option, second option. Now third option is this. Now what here? It said build history as you grow. So what are we saying? All that I'm giving you, that's the history, my own works. So that as truth is also a part of what? The verification. It means that the truth. And we create original things. So if I create originally something here, then I am able to, I told you I was just setting up this new one. I haven't gone through any process to finish it. I just made it as it is. So when they are popping up this one, it's very important to say in my name. Like I have it for my Facebook and all others. And my previous YouTube account, which is the Mission and Ministry Sylvester, let me show you. That one is also what? That one is verified and everything already. So that one we don't need any issue whatsoever. Now, what do they say is what? Build history as you grow. Watch carefully. So it says that as one use or one uses or as I use. So in that case, I'm the one to place myself in. So as I use YouTube and follow guidance from what? Or community guidelines, I build channel history. You see the definition for what they are saying in the word. Once I have enough history, YouTube says what? They will automatically unlock features. So they were saying how to unlock more features or added features that will make this work possibly what we need. Sometimes you may need, then they open it. This usually takes 2 months of what? Being in the life and use of the channel. which is what? Your account or my account. So these are the things that made us to show our phone number, alright, to just verifiable account with our own ID to say that is my account on my YouTube. You can say that my 0200981517, which I use it to teach or guide the channel for what you can do and withdraw well. You can say it is true that it is in my name, but you are now claiming is yours. We don't do anything like that. I'm the one just showing you approved. What you couldn't say or what didn't work for you, that same app worked. So in that case, there's different judgment. And that's why we prove. So those people like that, I can say like Pampe. They're Pampe. I have worked and always paid people. So it's myself that they are talking about. However, those things will come from also a different company. It doesn't mean they take my money. They didn't take my money. Pampe never take money from myself. However, I set up all those things. Do you understand? Do I have hand? They are talking about my hand. That when I work, I get paid. Or when I introduce somebody to work, I pay them. That's the meaning. To make things very simple and easy. So I didn't introduce people to Pampe to have money sent to them or whatever. I have been on that. I verify my account on Pampe. Whatever they need sometimes or anytime any app comes to the channel to teach, you don't get to do the right thing. Some of you go and be lying to them. That's why they also show you they are stronger in a way that, do you know who created the channel? So I've shown you these three things. There's three things. So I'm not a newbie to YouTube. However, being as YouTube or newbie or new personality on YouTube with new system, then I'm getting you through what I've not been taken through. I'm the one rather telling you what it means. You don't have to teach me. I know what they're saying already. Because I'm the one creating. Now, take a little moment. We're going to drive a little off. So I've done this already. This part, I select what? Build history as what? As I grow. Because I don't have a mobile phone and that to do it. Now, let me take an example for you to see what it takes. Let's take what? Take a 6-second something. Now, click on next. Look at what they're going to say. So, in this case, they say what? Get email to start verification on your cell phone or phone. Now, example is what? Google is sending the verification link to what? Let's say if I have to use my email address to teach. My email, I will get it. Yes, that so and so at this and that. So once I'm the one teaching with my email address, without which it cannot be possible to teach it because it won't give you access to learn or to teach. So in that case, you don't come and claim my ID to be yours. Rather, they say you have to get introduced or how to get your guidelines to what? To also come online or to do it. Don't come and take the place of somebody. YouTube already have licensed the things to anybody that is able to go through the requirements. International law is not local law. We are the international people. To have the genuine thing, my channel is original. So you can't come and be claiming things on my channel to say it's yours. It is original. So you see what it takes. Now what can I say? Open it on your phone to start what? Your verification using your phone's cameras. And these things only come to what? Say what? Scan QR code instead. So you have two options here. So they're going to say either links to what? To complete the process with your mobile phone. And I don't have a mobile phone to do that. That's a miracle. I'm going to use the radio if you know what it is. I've already defined it on my channel. However, all the designs I was making came from what? My Corel Draw. That's my works. So if I don't use Corel Draw, it doesn't mean I don't have any way to use it. I normally don't use any Photoshop and those. I don't use it. I use Corel Draw, the grade itself. That is it. So if I use Corel Draw, it doesn't mean that I'll become a chameleon. However, I'm the one who can become whatever I'm saying. The truth of creation. So normally I didn't like the chameleon, and the more reason I don't use Corel those days. I use it to do things, but when I go to myself, that is a light. I can be a beast. That's why some people, like you see the eye nature and the backbone of people. But that I haven't created anything like that to say I correct myself or I arrange myself today. So in this case, you will find the teaching and guidance from my channel. You don't come and threaten my channel to say it's your channel. So how do you get an email address? Then they give an icon here, get email. So when I click it, it's going to say there. I don't have it, so I don't have to tempt it. Because I don't have the requirement of what? Mobile phone to do this. You see I'm teaching even with what? The radio. Now watch carefully. Who do you think will be the first person to teach you this? So if you ignore my channel, you will also not know what they are asking for. So I don't need it at the moment because I don't have mobile phone to do this. And they are telling you that even when I don't have money physical, they are telling you I have money. My SNIT and my parents' SNIT, these are all the things that we've not taken yet. We have SNIT that we've not taken. And the one who work with us, myself, the Rose, and all of that, they are the one who will be on the SNIT of the Charles Kwame Amako, not what? Not Mary Mensa. That's a robber. That's an armed robber. That's an armed robber. So declare that I'm the one saying it. They have also what? At least CID level to understand that you can't take my place. You are not the one who married to my father. The other name that they are claiming should be my name. I have a SNIT. How can I go to the SNIT office and change my mother's name to what? Mary Mensa. That's the wrong thing. And I've shown you my own SNIT. Is here. My SNIT is yes. Is here. Even the clothes, the t-shirt that I wear. Look at it. I use it and I've always left it somewhere. That's my own SNIT. Everything that I came with came for what? Verification and biometric. And that's why I did electoral commission work. All of that I did the 3 things. Have I done so? Creator works of proof well that you are to support when I need, whether you belong my kingdom or not. Once I've done this, you the one learning, you have to give something. Other than expecting YouTube should pay. As for YouTube, they are going to advertise the knowledge and intelligence. And they will get also a profit for doing it, especially the healing. That's why I've been telling you, healing the people who develop the app. We are the same, we the light workers, we make the thing and they also create. Like I'm doing it now. So I can click on this, cancel this part, because I've done what they were taking us through. You know, many things I want to talk about, and how long is it going to take us? So at least, you know that, let's go to the internet again. So we were just talking about that thing. How? Let's even do this. Like, I was just talking about what? The lieutenant. And then you see the flight lieutenant. So that you saw the Leo as a holy person, and they say the white smoke. So I'm the Sylvester who made the things work. And I'm the one who talked about Vatican and the vision and what all that was happening during that time. It doesn't make myself a Roman Catholic or whatever church. I am just myself and my true self. I don't work with any school, whatever, but I teach like this freely. And watch carefully. So that's why they got the word Leo as a pope in what? In the West. US for the first time. For the first time, I will step my feet on US land. I've never stepped there physically. Let me tell you, I can be with you in that place. But my physical flesh that is here with this leg, you see the leg? You see my leg? I have never stepped it physically with it, but in the world of my supernatural, I have been there. Always I'm over there already. But that is now to see the flesh that is made it. That carried the spirit, the light part. To go there, I've never been there. My foot is this. Showing you. You see? My foot. You don't know. And the one who have a foot that is what leading the path from this level. Look at the two sides. You see the foot? With one thing that I'm showing. You see that you can't say my next finger or next foot. You can't say my next foot toe is longer than the first. It is my mom have this one. We are the ones who have what? How it is here. That's what it is in our kingdom. This is the kind of food we have, which you cannot know until this day. First time. 53 minutes in 26 seconds area. I'm showing you what we are. Archangels. We are not the one with what? The foot here to have a short toe, and then this the smaller one to say they are rather long. Then we show you the life path. So this life path on the side here and on the side here, no fault. That's what the Lord showed you. That is exactly what it is. That if you know that on the right path, things that are happening to the side, let me show you also my other hand. So on the side here, I show you what the base. And then you see on the nose or the mouth part of the rose, also the base. Either the Lord told you, you see it in the face, or especially in the forehead, or you are seeing what? You are going to see it in the right hand of this one. That's what I'll be showing you the mark here. They thought it's a fake issue that appear on my left. It's not fire of anybody. How you see things marking our right hand, that they show you. Why things on the right hand is common to find with the rose and the salvia. Also on the left, you are seeing it also on the creator who made it. And then the dot, spot. And now you people came, try to make people to look like that by creating it artificially. We were born of it, born in it. We have, look, this finger, this thing here, it has never grown. See its web the way it is. That's they told you the one with the web will show you this finger. It doesn't apply on the right hand. Look, the right hand, nothing. So I'm the only one to show you what is on the left and on the right or reserved. And I've shown you what you have never seen before. Now watch carefully. So we're going to dive quickly to another side. Now, let's increase a little speed. So, one-on-one, they agree that we will increase what? This font size to what? Let's go for 28. Font size 28. What do you do? I have to what? Let's highlight. Double tap on either side of it, either A part or B part of it, or A on A, either right to left or left to right. Then you drag from the B part to A. Look at it. So from the B part to A, I'm doing what? I'm highlighting this. What am I doing? I'm quickening them that I want to apply things to all of them at the same time. So in this case, I have done it. So I don't have to click anywhere empty or anything again than start here, one like this, at a wider area, so that I'll be able to drag my hand like this. Then whilst I'm dragging it, I'm directing with the eyes to that part of what? The one-on-one. Then you get a cursor. So when the cursor gets it, does that mean somebody has been killed or died or have been cursed? No. We are going to apply what? Font size, and we're going to take it live. And click on the drop cap. That is 3 things angle. Pressing or arrow showing down. So what we're going to do is this. Now I select 28 size font. Here, bam. Then this what? Highlighted what? That thing you saw was on first line. Now we have it on 3 lines. And they are showing what? Look at this form. Like this. Showing height in this form. This higher to this level. And then next to this level. And I show you my foot. Look at it. That's how we show it. Now you are seeing it. What has applied to this? The right person 28 Bev, Astra World. That is myself with just these few things. Watch carefully. So if I want to apply at the same time color, I can just select here, and this line is font. And what I say, igniting light of any of these colors. So click on it, and I can choose any color. And I'll highlight it what? Red, because I've shown you color red. Or anything that has to do with the flowers. So here it is. And I can do this by showing 3 different colors. You know why? I want to show you that roses of different colors and the sunflower. So I'm going to show 3 different colors on this. Now we can see what? We are having what? On the display, color. Let's click out now. Now individually, if I want to apply color to any of these, I will start with this. Now I want to do what? I want to show this one. Highlighting over this one only. Then I apply color. I will apply color, and I'll show that one to be as if I want to make it virgin. That's what I do. No, I would even do that. I can, the whole thing, like when I do anything here, it doesn't mean that I'm reducing somebody. I'm just applying it to show you 3 colors. So I will show you what? The gold. Now I'm selecting this one also what? To have it like, let me do it like a gold. Gold. So in that case, I'm going to do this by clicking out and selecting any color that is more like a gold. You say that right? This. So selecting a color from this. Alright, so I can choose any color glowing. I can leave it to that, this one. And then I leave this one the same way it is, without highlighting it. So I've highlighted 2 things. So command on this. Somebody receive more and others. So in this case, we will have what? Love and the area of in evil love, evolution. Of in evil love, evolution. You see that the word in the word or where we have LOVE, which I say is low vine and high vine. You are seeing it with the what? The color that is showing, red side. And the revolution is now with what? The green, that is the vegetation. The virgins and all of that. Their own return. And then the gold is the Lord himself. With them also the kingdom. That comes with what? Like he said, Leo Ternant. That's the Lord, the right flight of the Lord. Showing the level who he gave high or who he gave low. On. You see? So now on is with the gold kingdom. And then off is with what? The evil that you think. Love. And then the one to what? The revolutionary is what? The virgin. Having this as what? Liberty. Liberation. You have seen something. We just did it, created right now and see what it has to be. That you can't take any law from somebody than the Lord that is teaching and creating the things. Because nobody came with understanding except I have come to show what you have done. That's the only way. So click on save your diskette. And my 1 gig, my 1 gig integral blue and silver shield having what? Document, BEKOE, picture in the hair volume and many things and CV and all of that. Many things. You know, normally I keep things just a little information. So those things, they also take it away by surprises. So I'm going to save this onto what? Whatever it is. I don't need to care because we've shown you live. How to save it? I click on the save button, so it is. However, to say you know where you save, you need to select a directory. What is directory? That is a director. What director? It will be like this. Oh, what I'm keeping from this, I want to save, or I want to keep it in there. So I open this file, let's say Access Bank. You say what? Then I open it. Oh, folder is this. To say you flip or do things like this is fold. So folder, I keep in the what? And the directory is what? What they are saying with a folder containing file. So I'm filing this. So having this thing in the folder, this is a folder. This is a folder and the containing file. These are the things we are showing you. Containing different files. So when you open, now when it's on the screen or wherever you place it, when you click that card like this, open. Then you are making knocking. Then it will open. Then you select individually file in this, and then it will open you to SNIT. It will open you to also what? Maybe school ID card. This is a school ID card. Is that not my name? BEKOE SYLVESTER. Or like BEKOE KWASI SYLVESTER. Or SYLVESTER KWASI BEKOE. From where? Tapo in Konya. Where is it? So well. You see, this radio will just be able to do those things. And my signatures have been showing that the ID card, this same thing was designed by the same AdTech Media or the same group. We have been doing our thing without sending it somewhere. So thank you, Andy, right there. So I've done it. So close this quickly. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to minimize it as if it's on horizontal line. Where's the horizontal line? On the bar. So you're going to see horizontal line on the bar. So this is the task bar. You say that's the task bar. So on the side like this, I'm going to do what? I'm going to do this. Clicking on this will take it straight to a taskbar. And on the taskbar, it will look like what? As it is on the side here. Click here. So it will say minimize. Click on. Then skip to what? This side. It doesn't mean we've closed or exit. It is in the temporal state of what? Miniature or on this very taskbar. That when you open anything here, you have to see it what? Displaying here. But when you close it from the main screen creation, you don't have to see it here. So the soul of the thing is what? Here working. And they say what? The Lord is the one who keep it. So when you have too big or great, and they close you from this by the right key, which is three things here showing, whichever command you use will show what you have done here or also on here. That they can decide to keep you out of the world here and your soul also out of this world. And that only the Lord who created will know where they have kept you. So let's get it. Quickly, I have to, so honor, to say that the mythology of the word, we were looking at what? E, and then we were looking at what? Then. So that's how I made the discovery. As I'm the one telling you, only one telling you. Nobody can do this better. So where I post it on my Facebook wall, let's go there. So even if I look for it, I want to look at the first one, the E. So look at that right here, right now. So the E, and that you're going to see myself with it. Yeah, you're going to see myself with it. And you are seeing many things also showing. Let's get it onto my content. I posted something, but they've done something to it. They try to look up that it doesn't appear. So I want to look at what they say it is. Okay, so we got it. Now with it on my channel, on the Facebook. Now we have what? The E. So in this I want to go for the E first. before we put it in the word to become Eden. Now watch carefully. So the word, the mythology of the letter E, which is like the same three things here, or the thing we show on the file or in the word application like this. These are also three things that we're showing. So that I told you, when I click back on the thing here, then it shows it back to the screen. I have a multi-screen, multi-purpose screen. So this is a multi-studios. Just one screen displaying multi-purpose thing. That's a miracle. That my mobile phone I use normally multi-screen. I am able to divide it. So the ones who are looking for the cell phone like this, they want to look at things that I can do with what? To be able to what? That I divide the screen to two apps, having separation, a line of symmetry. This different app and operation, the other app also operation. So I can open what? I can open YouTube on the screen, and I can open Facebook on the screen, and both working what? At the same time, using the same screen that is one like this. I hope you get what I'm saying. That's what we are saying multi. So I'm the one who made it, and it works to divide the screen to two, having this side whole of a different operation, and this side a whole of a different operation. Having this side maybe showing any line, black or whatever, like this side. There I have these apps showing on the same URL or my ID. So that's the purpose to know who uses it. Multi-screen. Having the same one-on-one now showing the space between them. Now watch carefully. So here we got it, and it says what? And the mythology of the letter E is less about a single mythological word figure and more about the symbolic meaning attributed to what? To it across different cultures and beliefs. Now, it has roots in the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics for the word here, joy. Is it at the letter J here? This is the right hand joy. A has to go for J. That's what the J part of it. And the F part is what? The A here. So the B part of the keyboard here is what? You are seeing it like right and left mouse, part of it, A and B. So that nobody is called really a corruption as you want to think. But the Lord created all these things that you may understand that I'm just for what? Teaching and making it work. How that you also see the Lord that is creating and the one showing the things, not the way you have been given your curriculum and in the school of what you teach. It doesn't apply to creation. You are only teaching them how to use, but you are not giving them the knowledge and creator and what spirit benefit it is. So failure to understanding it, you will not give them the spirit. You only teach them how to rob. That's why they are robbing with the thing that you teach them. So most of you, the teachers, you are the one who have introduced to the people robbing the act of robbery. You understand it now? So you, whether you know it or not, you think you are a teacher, you are teaching. That's why they say you will be judged. How that you didn't know? So what can they say? What? And symbolically, E is associated with what? Concepts like ecstasy, enlightenment, and the divine breath. And has what? Had been what? Linked to famine or the feminine deities. You see, just right now they are going to show you what? The spirit of what they are saying. Deities such as Isis. You see in the Isis. So this is what begins to make Israel or Azrael. So they told the God or the creator that is what? Or the force that is Isis. That you have Islam to have one of this, but they are in the opposite. Because if you look for the Isis, you will see IS. When you look at the word Israel, where they have what? Isis, which is East, and then Ra, and then El. That's it. So East, Ra, and El. So it means East is the first thing, even with the Isis. So that wise people should have made it known. So I am the one who went asking them of who is called Miriam in Avi home, the role leader manager. I asked him, when I've taken the what? When I've been taken to office or his office at the in Kosek area where they have the main company road office from FMP to him. Second contract going to that level to him. And that he came and then I ate with him. But the first one, the FMP, whatever, it was the late the militia who worked with him. And also worked with what? The other one. But that, the second one, I have grown now to the level that I was carried by what? By the role leader manager to the office or to go and show computer and language to convert what? His language from English to what? To what? Their language, that is Hebrew or whichever country or language it is. And I eat with him, drink with him. We were 3 people there, only 3. And the first 2 were all in Koyabi, in Tomda, and then Tepo. And from these both people, they are all from what? Kingdom. I won't mention their name. And the third person was what? Avi. And that is what? Rolida. And it's on my contact out of the 5,000. And then I have what? His email address, Santana have posted. So these are the things connected with myself. That I did eat and drink what? The coffee from the original land. And that is where the Lord have given vision to tell him. And I went and asked him. And in the vision they were telling me that we don't learn. And I said, I'll prove you. Then I began to work many things. That I'm the one, that's the challenge the Lord threw. So I told you how I'm going to get it, you don't know it. So that's what I went to ask him. Because it's the same person that will send his driver to pick it up in his own car and from Temple to only driven to Intomda and from that to the Inkosek area. Only to be in his office and sit with him in the same server and to do what? Server and computer system. That's what he called me to do. So indeed, he had ever worked and lived and we've lived. How they came having love to what? Enjoy the women in the community because we are the one whose own didn't rob. But any other person that they came from their Igbe side to what? To be a part of the rob. They are able to contract people to come and rob. And Temple has always dealt with them treacherously and drastically. Without somebody going, if not, they would have been delayed to what? Destruction. So the just of the right time is this. Temple and their people. That is what I told you, the top trump. Or the trumpet of trumpets. So in the word is tap trump. And that will go with also what? You want to say the name. There's a code with it. The third trumpet. If I open the Revelation third trumpet, you're going to see somebody's work right now. But I won't go there. Or we can do that. Go there live now, right? Because we already, that's a purpose for what they say is live in the heaven and on earth. At the same time, you can't do without it. So let's look at who is the angel of third trumpet. So angel of third trumpet. So I search live. Now enter there. Look at, I just did it. We are going to see it live. So in this, it is saying that the angel of the third trumpet refers to the third angel in the book of Revelation who, when blowing a trumpet, triggers a catastrophic event described as a great star falling from heaven and poisoning a third of the world's freshwater sources. Who do you think that person is? There it goes on to say, this star is named Wormwood. You see that you have the name given. The Lord that says he predestined. You see that we see the name of the third angel. That's the name. Worm or worm. You can say worm, wormwood. That's what WW. And then you see what it is. Wormwood. And some of you came and corrupt the water that they drink to what? Things you describe opposite. As you don't even know the function of the person. Now watch carefully. And it's what? And its fall makes what? Makes the water bitter, causing any death, or causing what? Many deaths. What is death? Losing breath. And that's why we told you the life and breath. So when you're losing any of this, it becomes hardening. Opposite. And watch carefully that the event is seen as what? A divine or divine what? Judgment. Already that's judgment. So you can't say you are also not doing what they said we should do. And rather following after opposite and doing wrong thing. If you have been called or appointed, the scripture should tell you. And a symbol warning of destruction. I will go far and far beyond because I'm the one with my own angels and working all this. I have the 7 generations showing all of this. That's my birth. Already start from the 7. And the same person one. The same one who creates. And the same one with any other. Now what's happening now? Who, the third of 7, you say it. Who, the third? I hope you get it. I'm the one with the 7 and issue, and you don't know that. You can come and work opposite the scripture, then you are not being called. The Lord can say he has sent you to come and destroy the best. And not everybody in the world. They have to be themselves, to be punished according to their oath, according to the scripture. So, have I not mentioned it in the first place? Now watch carefully here. So, who? The third of 7 angels. So, did we not mention the 7 angels? And I told you what the 6 came looking for. To make it count unless you see the 7. So that the 7 will teach you or show you all the other ones you don't know. Because it's a kingdom like that. So the third of 7 angels who stand before the GOD, the sword, the COD, or the 60, or the 6D. What is the 6D? That's the 6-dimensional archangel. 6-dimensional, like having 6 wings. That's the 6 wings. Like a satellite orbiting, or satellite in an orbit with 6 wings, or 6 turbines. How that you see, according to what? Revelation 8, verse 2. If you take it, it will take you straight to that place. Now, what happens is that the angel blows the trumpet and a great star, blazing like a torch, falling from the sky. Do I have Sky Fly TV? So that's the Lord's creation and how we made it, and every other thing working. Now, where? The star falls on a third of the rivers and springs of waters. Where is the river and spring? In Nkoya Temple. That's why we have the springs. Showing, as some of you say, it's pipeline. We have never done it. It is Accra here, they shown that one. But in Nkoya there, we don't have anything like that. It's original, natural. I call for it. That's how that place used to be. So I just came and proved that. I've not seen it for a long time. That's why the Lord and myself, we did it. It hasn't come with anybody's God. We don't know somebody's Lord or God. That place, there's a creator already. We are not living just on a bare land. How? What here? And it says what? Where the star falls on a third of the rivers and springs of waters. Did I show you the spring of water? Don't come and make me a liar. I can go and prove it again to you. Or the bamboo we saw and the air blowing during the return of Owa and the kings and the people visit. You don't see the bamboo. You didn't see the same water that I told you. Or Owa didn't come and see the waters over there, which I named what? Holiness Creator XXX. We were already telling you that we drink that. That place was reserved for even the white people. That place, I want to tell later. So consequence also, the waters are poisoned. And that I've gone through all this myself, not that they say you should come and poison myself. You, the angels, have rather come to poison us and have done many things. But the Lord will show, if indeed He sent it to come and kill with the angels on earth, coming with the full flesh or complete flesh of light intelligence, that you fail to understand who they say you should poison. And that they say, if it's not for the Lord, I don't think we would have been saved. And if not for creation. Now watch carefully and say what? Turning bitter like what? Warm wood. A plant known for what? Its bitterness. So today they are telling what? A plant known for its bitterness is wormwood. And that's why it's reserved in the forest, myself, Sylvester, again. So that you are getting all the knowledge of it. And the Lord said, for knowing this, knowing the truth, it shall set free. So whoever is against this, we command you by the authority of the wormwood and the authority of the bitterness caused in the flesh, we delete it and shame you. Now watch carefully. Then the bitter leaven, all of that, for healing something. Now, and many people that have lost life and breath, as though you eat a bread, drinking the contaminated waters, and we have been able to what? Deal with this as the Lord should lead us, if not trouble. Now, significance is that the event, or this event, is part of a series of trumpet judgments. You see that is not one trumpet. It's a series. In what? In Revelation. And that it symbolizes what? That means what? Wrath. The W, wrath. And a call for repentance. So if you didn't do this, I don't think I'm here to teach you. Now, let's go quickly because we have a lot of things doing. This is just many things to show you that I have the honor. Now, what we want to show you here, let's take in it. Look, so I'm operating on how many windows? I'm operating on what? My own Facebook account, what I posted right there. I'm also operating on YouTube at the same time. Here, I'm also operating as well Google search and engines. I'm also operating on many other things and web application. I'm operating many things and folder documents and on radio and showing you what? Many things. Almighty strength. Very well, your captains cannot fail. Now watch carefully. So we get to also what? We have to do this Facebook again. So Facebook, and we are talking about this. So what we go to this, we go to a place. Afterward, we have been led to what? Deity name. Where we have what? ISIS right. And immediately I did what? I called a name for it. And then it took us to search live on internet. You are not the one paying, I'm paying for internet. I pay all the time. So if you think I've used VPN, it doesn't make us free internet. However, even the MTN or the Vodafone or other network, they give at least 500 megabytes. But I use more. So you see more data being used by my money. You ask them if I pay for it or not. And so then we create file and use. I can create file on internet and use. I can just give you the name instantly, and then we create. But if you don't know how to create, you do it and it won't work. So watch carefully. So that we go to what? Where we have what? The mythology of the letter E is what? Less about a single mythological what? Figure and more about what? The symbolic meaning attributed to it across what? Or attributed to what? IT. So that's why when you say it, it's just definitely going to go for IT. Attributed to what? IT across. Because it's IT that carry what? The messages and internet and video across. So IT in different cultures. There are different languages and different what? Tongues. And different people, different energy forces and all of that. Now, it has what? Roots. So on the computer they do rooting. There are roots in the what? Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics for joy. And we saw, so I have the friends and people who heal. And they are called Joy and May. All of that on a cell phone of 5,000. So how I brought a good that we may get healing from them or direction to them. Like yesterday, for instance, at run that first junction, I showed the location, at least herbal. I put it on because I don't want to show some of the things that you will not understand later and then you are doing opposite. They are healing. And watch it again. And then we have a person with what? Raised what? Raised arms. How we get it? So a person with raised arms. That's what E is representing. Which what? Which influence Semitic what? And Greek cultures. Symbolically, E is what? Associated with what? Concept like ecstasy, like we mentioned, and enlightenment, and the divine breath, what? Breath, and has what? Been what? Linked to what? Feminine deities such as Isis. So you see that they are what? Some of the forces that you claim in your language, local language or language. However, if it's true, we will see it continuous in a generation. So we have Isis. We have what? Diane. And I'll show you the word for what? D-I and D-E as a prefix. Before you can put in it Anna. Then we have what? An Aphrodite. We have three things right here. Three things. Isis, Diane, and what? Aphrodite. Now watch carefully. To continue the whole understanding and continuing. So the origin, the historical significance, Egyptian roots is what? The letter E is what? Thought to have what? Originated from an Egyptian hieroglyphics representing a person with raised arms or whatever. Which what? Which symbolizes joy. Now the joy that they said, the joy brought to the world, died 97. Or the joy to the world that is sung. Or the joy to the world as they told you. I'm the one whose joy they came and share with the world and myself have never profit from. So you are to own somebody's thing and give to them when they return to you for need. That's what we give to the world. We didn't give anything to the world. That, watch carefully, that the Semitic and Greek development, this symbol was what? Adapted by what? The Semitic languages as the letter He. So that you have the same word, letter He, as a person whose hand is raised. Who do you see in the Bible that have no hand raised? Or in the representation of the Christ having the hand up, or in the prayer that it says raise your hands up. Those are symbolic spiritual things that you do. But it doesn't mean it works for everybody. Now, representing the sound H, which is what? Like this. That's why this H goes for a special thing, like you see the root of it. So the root H like this. Then the Greeks later borrowed and modified it. So the Greek later borrowed and modified it. Now creating the letter Epis, or the letter what? Epsilon. Like we have the printer of this name. Epsilon. E. How you put it. So they modify it again. Like this. Then also go on to say, and changing, look at it. And look at this, what they modify it to. Look at what they modify this big one to. And change what? And changing the sound to represent this one, small e. The same. as they created it, just closing the space. Now, that's why you need a light pen or something. This one is too big. Watch carefully. When you use the same big E, the same as small e, they just have to close the part of the hood, the top here. Then even my hand showing that we have small e. The same capital letter is the same small e. How it was created is this. I will say when I remove it is capital E. Now I show you, I prove you how the same small letter E is a capital E, without any change than modifying it, where you cross one side of it. That the same the same thing you can make 8. Now watch carefully. So that is a later use the Greek epsilon. You see that we have epsilon, and in the Bible they have epsilon and all of that. Then form the basis for the Latin. So now the Latin have to have also what from this connection. The Latin and what modern E. Symbolic and spiritual what meaning. Feminine what? Feminine energy. In various what? Until I show you what is feminine, you will never understand. If I don't create it, you will never know what they're saying. The definition as reserved doesn't give the definition and meaning. Until I show you, like I show you and prove how the E is, the same as that one. Then the modification. Like you decide to block one part of your eye. Then you become as though one eye. Whatever it is, that is true. But you are making the people see only one eye. That's what we're saying. Or unless naturally you have lost one eye, whichever way. Like they did to myself, and I have to show you and recreated it. It took time. That's endurance and the pain. So in this case, you don't play with the word of the Lord. And it's in various spiritual and esoteric traditions, E is connected to what? To feminine energy and goddess like Isis, Dan, and Aphrodite. So in this case, if I wrote the exam and had E, I'm the one with the truth. That's myself with the reward truth. You don't have E, so you are not the truth. You can't win them in battle. So that's why you have been deceiving yourself. You have this and that and that. That's why we prove that you don't have. That's why they say, let the oracles prove what is given. And let the one who it is given also come and defend or teach that they may see no shame. And we've made it. And we done it all the time just to show a little of what? Proof of what? This is what a part of truth is revealed in the connection of life. 3 things right there. So also so the Darwin breath, it can also what? So can also symbolize Darwin breath, that the act of creation or the breath of the seeds, which was the 60, or the sword, which is the 6 or the 60, the 60, they are in the same way. That enlightenment and wise dominion, that the latter is often associated with the spiritual enlightenment, ecstasy, and intuitive what? So we will use the other word. That's why I'm keeping it in a slang that you understand what I'm saying, that to rewrite the language and all of that. So that's already what I'm saying. That the Lord is indeed working and the others will be trying to fake it. Now, intuitive dot. So if you have the teeth, if I divide this word right now before you're going to see what we are saying. Why they got the word tuition? Tuition from this. So in the intuition, wise dominion, that humanity in some belief system, it represents what? M-A-N. That's 1,000 and the generation of 1,000. So the simple word for this M-A-N is the generation of what? The 1,000. That's what the Lord predestined somebody's generation. Now watch carefully. That same word, they are going to tell you what? The master able noble. You understand it? And it's true. These things that we are proving here, that is the truth. The master able. So the master able noble. That's the 3 things also in this. And nobody's ever told you this, or nobody's ever informed you or getting you understanding. Now, for you to think that we are doing the wrong thing, then Donald Trump will speak the same language in a way for you to think you are trying to judge them. That they prove you that you don't know better than them. Donald Trump doesn't really go out there and be carrying books, because already he has been made. So watch carefully. And the ones who are the archangel who have always been on the right side to be of the Lord in the garden and field working, that is what they say you should defend. So they are the ones who need the support, the agri implements and farm tools to just make it work, to give the relief at the time they need to see it, and robotic and AI now supported at least to rest and resolve energy restored. So watch carefully as it is. Now it says what? It says that symbolizing the journey, that is what? The journey of what? Mastering one's animalistic nature, as mythological what figure starting with E. So if you never had E in your exam, they prove that you are not from the garden, you are not a son of the Lord in any way, because the truth is revealed. So what about determining this very grade is how naturally you are the truth. You prove that indeed. How you got it, how you made it, how the Spirit put it, how yourself you are involved, that made a result. This E, you can't have it. That's why I be telling you, if you know why internet started with E, not that I just started with E, but they made E function many things on a slow speed, but they made it. That's why they trusted what the arms up. They that give their glory to the top. And those who also keep their seed to the ground. They made it. So that it's also another thing that it says what? That the EC, now what here? EC, now, what is EC? In this, EC is simply going to represent what? That the what? Ekinda, or the Ekhida, or Ekhidna. So the Ekhidna or Ekhidna. What is it? It's a monstrous daughter of Posi and Setor, and mother of what? Many famous monsters. These are some of the language that people are speaking, yet they don't know what they are saying. They are just also making it just to shame. But in this, let the word of the Lord, that the monstrous daughter and Posi and Setor, that resist and command the enemy out and detach our kingdom out of the wrath and corruption in the authority of this name. So this is how you seek refuge and refuge in the truth of the true person that can take it out of your trouble, that any shame that has become their shame from the word of corruption and the authority you take and revenge. I take myself out of the corruption of death. Command my channel out of the enemy. So watch again. That is of the many monsters as you should look at. However, echo. You are going to see what is echo. You are trying to introduce echo to the country here. You fail to do it. So echo. Also what? And or read. So that's what? Oh, read. Who is the one doing echo? I'm the one talking. So you hearing. And that in the sound, you are copying and recopying and sending. Repeater. So that's the repeater. That the or read nymph. Then you have the car number plate or car speedometer showing mileage per hour. That's what the New York City, or you are seeing just what? The nymph. So an Oread or an Oread nymph, known for her what? And what? Requited love for what? Narcissus. Narcissus. And let all the same become the truth, as the Lord take the ugly out of our kingdom. And I just did it like you heard it. Somebody in it, they take it out. Again, we have to say this word. So if you fail to what? Learn the path that I made, you will not get the power to redeem yourself. That if you are the one who Lord over somebody, then let the truth be revealed. It means if you think you are the one who guided somebody through what? Their whatever value and whatever they have, let it be made known. Because the enemy cannot take over the place of the Lord. But some of them have come to build the place of the enemy. Which is what? The path that is what? F, V, and then the WF. No, the WV. So FV and then the WV. So I can show you this word. WV, which is what? VVV. And the one is also what? FV. But the other one is what? VVV. That can be the VW like in a form. So we've been able to do this just to know that understanding didn't come from just reading it. Except you are the Lord, or you are from the Lord, or you are with the Lord. Except you are the one who truly it was giving, understanding. That they told you that when you pray, ask for what? Strength and understanding, so that this word is the reason. That's why you can mention what? Obinim and co. The word Obinim is not his name. The word Obi is not his name. But when he used that name, it has led him to at least build many things. So I'm not mentioning somebody that you know. I said Obinim. That name, let me show you what is the word Obinim on live internet right now. So we have to do that real quickly time. So that you have to know what I'm saying. That it is the proof that you claim you have certificate for certain, but that's not. So I'm going to show you only the word OB. The word OB. Now, look at which, even to obtain, how we get it. So, obtain or very, thoroughly. Prefix to what? Something very important. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, in this case, if you don't get the writing to take the right place, you come and spoil things and you claim that we have all done it. We have not done the same. You have married, I've never married. I'm the one rather keeping what? The truth with the Lord. That we will not fail to do the right thing. Is that not true? So I've shown you what? Just a little thing. So I'm going to keep that one in this place. That's why you see colors showing on their channel. I'm just saying that I'm not limiting it to somebody. But if you know that the word OB is a preface and you saw the what? The word, either you are saying against something or we are telling you the word OB. So it doesn't come from Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't know where they came from. So they can't have the origin or originality of the word or claims to have encyclopedia, their name or reserve or Wikipedia. That you don't even know the meaning of the name. So that's not your name. So the ones who have it, you see that I'm trying to use obinim as a word in this, so that I just preface it to just have only OB in it. Then we see the word. Now watch carefully. Like Filipino mythology, they have what? Obi Obanan or Obi Obana. What is his name? It's the name of a force of a creator. What? Is the name of a goddess of the what? Underworld in what? In some Philippine tradition. And it's very real to what I'm saying. That you can't do the thing without a spirit. That's why the names come with what? It comes with somebody or something. And that, look, her name is associated with a story of a poor hunter who is what? Transported to the what? To the underworld. That's why they told him my father is in the what? The back part of somebody. The Charles Kwame, the K. Amwako, the militia who has just gone in 2016. That's why there's somebody who said that. So that's the marine world. That's how we was trying to keep those people right there. So until you know this path of the Lord, you know where they are keeping the things. So that shows you a path. Indeed, it's true that I show you what they are saying. And that's all right. And also in ancient Mesopotamia, we have what? In ancient Mesopotamia, we have a literature. It's not just literature. When you are getting the truth, that's where the truth is. That I'm making known to you what they are saying in words or reserve. That the term OB was a what? A designation. What are we saying? Designation. It's a design. Like, what are we doing? Are we not designing things here? That's a design nation. That's the heaven, the beauty. It's a design nation. Designation means design nation. Where the Lord called for the heaven and it's on that land. So that land which findeth that nation is your designation. That is your destiny path or a place the Lord is leading. However, you can't be in any form of somebody and come there. That it says what? For the spirits of the what? The one who have lost their breath. And in Korea, I show you everything in one place. Or a defied what? Ancestor. Or a defied what? Star that used to give answers. That's the meaning of ancestor here. Star that, so it means they defied. They spoiled it, whereas it was the what? The heavenly body in flesh. That's all right. We won't talk much about it. So in this, how we create, we are seeing it live. I don't need to talk just right on myself in your way. If I do that, you're going to listen to this and know that it's truly myself who did it. Nobody can just say that if I'm going to talk right, you're going to have only a few words. I didn't get so much from you. That's why you have to really say that according to the word and truth, we're going to have it. We got it. A word reserve. This is it. You see that we are getting the truth. That if you know that it has really happened already, you don't come and defend what you have been given, where ask for it and you don't know even what it means. So in that, I discovered this and I have to put it on my channel. So that is why when I do that, I want to show you how I made a thing and it's in my name. That I cannot say somebody's best than myself giving the meaning. So that if you feed the wrong person, you have just really done nothing, but that you perish. I'm the one who cares you. And I don't just do this. Like I'm using the curser to create. And the Bible told you what? They may curse, but the Lord will turn it to what? The what? Like this. And that I can do this, you can do it. Yet you are saying that you are the one doing what I'm doing, then they will destroy indeed. For that, the curser is showing work here. And you are using it truly in the area that you are not supposed to. Because that's all you can. That's all you can. All you can is this. That if you truly learn or study with the Spirit, they will testify that this is it. That you can't learn the art and have not the Spirit. Or even if you don't have the Spirit, surely or most definitely some of the spirits you have known. But it doesn't mean that we can creating those things that people are watching with our life. To not do well, they can carry you into another world. What is another world? So I've just shown you what the word OB. You can't call people by just the names. So even if you call somebody to come here and learn, then I tell you, the person didn't come to learn. And that person can be your angel. It means they will surely, like in a post, fail. So I'm typing my name, is my own channel, but I have to do it. While I cite, I put it right there, Sylvester BEKOE. And I have to do this at the speed that you see. What we thought that we have to just do later has learned that what? Many things and many ways we have to navigate. So that's why we begin to navigate. So that's why the light blink, ping, light, oh, pick the goat, ping, pick the goat, ping. That's the meaning of what? The navigating light on your vehicle to say navigating. So when it navigates light, bang, they will pick it up. That's the gold. And that's why the web is showing this like that. Yo, you got it. And how to click on the like. All of that. So being my first vote of my works. Is that not what we need? What a beauty and a beauty. So I'll be posting just to show you that I did this work all the time. Like the aeroplane, even in the engine, they are showing gold. The jet. Look at that. Can't you see that? They are working live. They are working live. If you don't know the jet work, this is a jet engine. So that if the jet engine is producing, it means in the world we are creating gold. Now we are even using everything to create the Aquarian age. And making it possible as you can fail. So let's get to this quickly. What I was trying to do, like you see in the E alone, where we got into, we got it somewhere here, and that right there. So let's get it also here quickly. So to continue here, that we were on that, and then we got to humanity. We got to, and yeah, we got to man, and we have we gone past that one too, and we got to what? If you or we have what? A kikda or a hida or isda. All of that is just in the name like that. All of that mentioned is the right word. So that we show you on the car speedometer and all of that. Now we got the Irene, and we also have the siren. Now what it says is Eirin or Eirin. Now we got also here. So it's the Greek goddess of the word you want to say ease, the one who give you the ease, not to abuse the word to say peace. When you say the word peace, you are creating nothing. The word they say the one who give you the freedom or to give you the ease of your what? Torment. That's it. So stop abusing the word. If I decode this word, it will give us another thing. However, what they were trying to say, the Prince of Ease, the Prince of Ease, that's the archangels and the Lord, or the kingdom whose princes return to give you what you were not getting, as from the Father probably. Now what can be, and one of what the Horai, the Horai, or the Horai. Now we also have the Erinis or Erinis or Eries or Erin yes or Erin yes. That the Furies, a group of female deities who were personified vengeance. So you see that the word opposite. That they are different gods. So if this one comes, then surely that's what you have. If the other one comes, that is who wins the game. Or until this one returns, you have it. You have it. Stop abusing the word and the Lord. Now, quickly, we're going to have it also here right there in the Queen authority. Yes, in the Queen authority right there. So this is how you can heal your people and take yourself and people out of trouble as is the spirit world. that if you are not the spirit or the creator of the light, you won't have this work. Now again, to show my finger that is what? Pointing to this. How we get through it. Now we got into what? EOs. That's what EO. So that EOS. EOS. And I told you E-nose or E-nose. All of that. Now we have this one. EOS or EOS or EOS. Now what is it? The Titan goddess of the dawn. So when you turn on the computer, the OS system, what does it show? It shows like this, like the dawn. Let's see what they're going to show. Like the dawn. You see the rise of the star or the sun. So it's showing the dawn. That means what? The time the star is rising. You see that they show you just right here at the right. At the time we have to go on the screen. So let's see. I didn't really. I start. You see that right there? So I start what I say. So they are the ones starting and inserting. Are we got nothing or the show the beauty of the gold showing? I don't think we have had to take somebody's money, or even if I take money from you, that should have been what? A wise person rewarding myself for such works. And watch carefully. And I put right there also what? That don't ignore then. So in this, because that's why there's Eden. Now I'm going to show you what it means to say then. And we've had even the gar and the then. So we are going to look at, in this context, the then. So that you start abusing it to the names that you're giving yourselves. Now it's on my wall, my Facebook wall. So I have to go for Google Live again. So you see, that's why you can say live again or live again. So that was bring about the great again. Now what's happening? We're going to show you that powerful name right here. Now we're going to have, so all these introduce us to the name of the creator or the gods or the forces that we have become powerful in the teaching. That's how they try to hide it. And I said, no, I am not showing it to you. I'm giving it to the one who is afar off. They are in need. That if I come to them with the spirit, they are going to see themselves out of troubles. Because you being with us, you are saying you won't give to the right person, even when I call. So in the mythology of the word then, which is D-E-N, and you see that in English, they have what? E-N as English. So E-N. That is what? To say, if you know the realms of the Lord. Now then is what? It's not a singular concept, however containing what? Involves connections. So I'm sitting here and I'm connecting myself to what? The world that is supposed to be. If you don't prepare yourself to be that life form or the Spirit of the Lord that can rule or to make it happen like a satellite here, you know what is on its archive. So to teach you, and the one giving you satellite, and where I even set it, is just to show you that whatever is supernatural is supernatural. That's why you're getting it. Not that where you place in your room it will work. It won't work. Now I'm just saying what we perform and what is giving us the direction or angle. That's what the Lord himself has shown. There's a satellite at this angle. And you don't know it. So as it is in this part, so it is in the direct opposite. That's what. This, let's say if we put two of it, one facing over there, then one facing this opposite direction. So I'm just showing that how we make things work. Now you're going to be surprised. Watch here, carefully. Now watch here. And then we have this. So to say that, have these many connections, and it says that these includes the what? The Welsh or the Welsh. I will get what it's saying Welsh. This word. Watch carefully this word. Now it says what? Ancestor goddess. Dawn. And now they told you the star that followed was what? The dawn star. So this is the same creator in the forces that came. And I know it. So you see that they're telling you the simple word for this to the Edon or Eden. Now they show you what they were trying to say is Eden. Another word for it is this. That the Lord told you for lack of knowledge, depraved, but for the knowing of the truth set it free. That's why I'm free. And that not that I'm really free, because if you're not free, I'm just not going to be in a certain way. And that if you learn, yeah, we're going to get it. However, you want to train yourself to be virgin holy. Before you can do that, you can't bring anything like marriage and those things to make it happen. Now that, look at that, the dawn. Those were in the dawn, the paradise and all of that. And we said the paradise not die, but it's a paradisco. It's a paradisc. And watch carefully that if you know what we're saying, you know, this is where they say the art of it. So you cannot idolize it. But the art of this, to see it, is what? It's going to be super magical strength to the Lord. But not the things that you have had as a forefathers, just creating and keeping human beings rather out in the dead things and calling it their Lord. That's not true. That's why even they told you anytime they return, don't idolize anything they are doing. So that my works, My wife, the comb that I cast was not idol from anybody's home than the original spirit and truth. And I don't worship it. That thing is just my works and project proving that I did it. That's a university question that nobody, even the university people, I don't think they wrote it. So because they were not the first or the freshest of the heavens. That's why I'm the one who came with the 7th generation, 2007, and also completing it what? In the 11, in 101. There you see the word, 101. However, checking this. So you have what? The dawn, goddess dawn. And say, when it said the D on, then it's special on. And watch carefully what it's saying. Also known as, now let's go to this side. That continues to say what? The Irish ancestor goddess Dano. That's why you have the word day. These are all the things. The day knows. The day know. So this is what the day know. So the day know. Now if you are born in the light or in the day, you know what is in the day. And while you are in the opposite, you know what is in the opposite. Watch carefully. That goes to the side and say that. And the what? Ancient Egyptian Pharaoh then. So he knew all these things in a way you didn't allow them to work. Some of the things they should have done. Like myself creating and say I should not do it. I'll tell you, I'll rebuke you. I rebuke you. I'm the one correcting it. I rebuke you. Get back to your place. And that goes. So they say what? Egyptian Pharaoh then. Pharaoh then. So in the area of Pharaoh, or the Lord of the Pharaohs, they know. Also known as what? Horden. You say what we're saying. So it's not one place. That you want to say, they say, in the days of this and that. No, you are only referring to one area you know. For multiple areas they told you. So if you have not discovered it, it doesn't make one place that you think you take that we came from. No. Additionally, the words used is connected to the Hebrew name Dan Il, which is what they said, the Daniel. So in the Bible book of the Daniel has his own name. The name is very special. You ask what is the name Daniel was given. He has a name different. Then continue. So this is also connected with him. To know this one, then you know his name that was given also later. Or the name that he was given in their language. So here it says that a wise biblical figure. And the what? And the Dana vase. The Dana vase. So it's like the Dan Avas. Then they said Daniel Avis. That is showing in this. And in what? In what? The Mahabharata. Now, mythically, beings who build magnificent structures. I'll be saying why. So you can't say the Lord that made it will not fake this, the enemy work and prove his work. That you should look at if you know the dread of the Lord. Why they show you the lions, they show you the snake, all of that different ways. And the waters and they are different forces of the Lord. So watch carefully. You are going to see something. You are going to watch something. Now watch here. Now the Welsh what? The Welsh mythology says what? In this, as they take dawn. Now what is dawn? They are going to talk about dawn. Now dawn in this part is what? And I told you what is ancestor. Ancestor is what? The star that gives answers. The star that liveth. There is that star that liveth, that guide and teach you. Not the stone that you made. It's a living human being. That came from a world that is living like on earth. There you will be carried to the space station to live in another world. That's what it's saying. So that the ancestor, and I told you on my channel what? The answer stars, the star that gives answers. That you can only qualify when you are from them or you are what? Given a requirement and you pass. That the answer star figure is what? Or in Welsh mythology, considered the mother of the character of the den. That's why I told you the last time what? Character is this side of whatever the Lord created of his own self. So I have not created anybody of myself than what? I can show you many that we have had as what? Children, like not children, like spirits in the world or angels. But that I have not had anything like you go and sleep on a woman and you give it. It doesn't work like that with us. I have not done it yet. So that is what? Children of dawn. So who are they? That's what they call the heavens and the body of God. And he said the falling star or the Lucifer or those things you were saying. They are all the Lord's own. How it continues, and a lineage. Let's say a lineage. What is lineage? Line, like a ruler you made. That's why if you come from the line or lineage or the lineage, you are having a ruler to divide well, to draw well, vertical or horizontal, whichever way you are given to construct. That you should do. And that is what? That includes figures like the what? The Gewin Dion. The Gewin Dion, that is a W, that is a GWY Dion. So the Gewin Dion or the Gewin Dion. And what? Arian rod. Arian rod. Arian rod, that's a name. Arian rod. Or Arian rod. But the Arian rod should be. Now watch here. That says also that linguistics connections also go with. That's what the linguists suggest Dawn may have. So this they are going to show suggestion Dawn. What I'm saying, that's what it is. So let's see their contribution as they want to say. So if it's true, then I will confirm it. So in this, they are suggesting, they are not saying it is. They are saying they suggest. It's like they are predicting. Not that they are saying it is. So let's see their suggestion. That the dawn may have, okay, already. How they started it also even doesn't make it a suggestion. When you are suggesting, you say may, the word may even change the whole thing. So when it said the dawn, like dawn, may have what? Evolved. You see that they are telling evolved. And I show you on the word. What is it? Evolved. So when they evolved from an earlier what? Britannic or Britannic word. Where did we get the word that I made? In the word. Or we should open it. In the Microsoft application word. Is that not where we have done the word? So that how the Lord keeps something in the reality it is. Then he said that is comparable to the word Middle Irish. So Middle Irish name they know. So the they know, it means I know. The I know family. Which would what? And they told the sons of what? They are able to descend. That's it. That's what it connects with. Which what? Would have what? Become the early Wales then. Early Wales what then? Or DNE or not this. So they are telling you this. So that's why you say you have dine or the dining. Dine. The dining. Now let's look at what they are saying in mythology, Irish. So Irish mythology. So now that you are seeing different what, different tribe cultures or how they came on earth, giving what their knowledge on what it is or how it was with them in their time or their time. So the Irish mythology is what that they know says what or they know or the dine. So that's why they were on the table. They were on the dining table. You mean who is the dining? The Lord who prepared the table. So I'm the one who prepared the table. Almost every time I'm the one who prepared the table. I prepare the table. Before they come in, so that's the healing, the energy power in it. I prepare the table. SYLVESTER is the one who prepared the table. And that's the roses who prepared the table. So these are the people who made it. The Rosimintabna. They are the ones. So that's why they say when you see a person you don't have to touch, you should know. They are showing the signs and wonders and not somebody's name. So what? The day knows is what? An ancestor goddess in what? Irish mythology. Now watch carefully. Often linked to what? The West Dawn as a shared founding mother of what? A Darwin a semi-Darwin. So a Darwin or a semi-Darwin. Lineage. That's the line age. It means that I am not from your family and you are changing my family name to say my mother is your mother. It's not true. You are the one they have to take off. You don't look like any of us. It is something else that came that you are saying you are looking like us. You don't look like us in any way. I cannot have anybody in the way you are thinking. We are not repeating somebody's age. I have done it. I'm 37 years plus old. More years in accounting. That ancient Egyptian mythology also have their what? Their take on what? The den. So look, den or Horden. Now, a pharaoh of the first dynasty. So you see, that's why it's called the dynasty. The dynasty is the word for the dine and then the diner, all of that. So this word already is supposed to be as accurate and original to what they were trying to think about. And that's what the dynamics, how they show you this and twists and turn and burns. So that the dynasty period or the period. Because I want to use this word for something else. Now, so they show you what it is. What are we saying? Look at it. That the then or her then, a pharaoh of the first dynasty, who is what? Who is, look at it, who is what? Archaeological, attested as a ruler during the early dynasty period. How do you get it? So he's an also archangel and archaeology. That's how we're telling you, you can't be sinning and calling the best people to be the dead. No. I tell you and decree and declare and declare, and that the creed of Mission and Minister Sylvester be reserved. And the news of my channel, having my name on it again, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE, that's what my names are. Let it control and rule. The light of the Lord, the universe, and the sun and the we command the devil out. So in this, you have to be surprised. Now look at another den, or another realms, or another place of living. That in the realms, or in the realm, or in the storage of the Lord or the Spirit, or the real happening of the day and light and air and all of that, and the gardens, the wind, or then when a giant serpent mentioned in the pyramid, and that's why I battle all this, and I tell you, you don't know what you've done. If I should punish you, if the Lord should release my great judgment, he, the Lord himself, you will clap for my greatest destruction that will come unto you. You don't know what we're saying. Are we not moving from different navigation? That we say what pyramid text whose body was made of fire. Which is of fire? Sunday. Anything that they are claiming without a name to say of fire means Sunday. The sun is already giving fire. So what you don't know what is fire, you are lying to yourself. So fire, we are called fire already. You can't call us differently. Just that the way we came, we were refined. That's why you can't say we were born daylight, fire like this. To mark the day of our coming. That is the most holy day, or the time of what? New beginnings. So that it says, made of fire, and whose were nearly destroyed the Egyptian gods, like myself and the other people. That he said what? However, was defeated also by the Pharaoh. You say, ex the Pharaoh. So if I have not been enough to prove myself in all the things, how are you going to say you are the one who did it? You don't even know anything about it. So to have myself proving all the positive and negative, that is to prove what? All the generation in the time past. How are you going to do this? That's what you have to know very well that which the Lord is commanding you. So that indeed, I wear blue. In the road yesterday we have done, and today and tomorrow. Fair Junction and today's day, Umbrella Junction. So let's get it also that, and the same word, so that is what? That, however, was defeated as what? Ex the Pharaoh, thereby affirming the Pharaoh's rule. So if I destroy any wrong person or wrong personality or spirit, then the rule is myself who have it. Not the church. The church is small, it's limited. But the knowledge in it is reserved very big. Yeah, that's it. All the religions, they are small, very small. But the knowledge that they talk about is a greater kingdom which they themselves they don't know. Because they are not a part of it. Now what Hebrew mythology is the Daniel. So the Daniel, or the Danuel. Now you know what name was given to what they were trying to say Daniel. So the Daniel, which is what? Why they said Daniel had to eat only food or carrots, vegetables, and those things to just differentiate from the knowledge of others and make it known when he had been called upon to answer the vision and dreams of a great king. This is the difference. And I'll just tell you why it's reserved for many years, and I'll give you the truth. Just the truth right now. That it says what? That it how to say that the name then is often a short form or variant of Daniel or the Denuel. Already we have been given the name of Denu or the Deno. So the Deno, that is the I know El. It means the angel that know. The angel that know. The angel that is in flesh that know. I know. We are the I know family. That's why we have all of that. Minus any other thing. So the O-L. So the O-L-L. So the O-L-L. Come out of the trouble. Hell out of here. Now it goes on to say a biblical figure known for his what? Wise dominion. So wise dom. Or wise don. So you see that we have the wise done and wise dom and wise done and wise dan. These are the things that connect. And what? The connection of what? The what? The F and then the AI and what? And the T and the R code. This word here that they say favor is just not like that. It's a code. That the nest that bringeth the healing to the Christ when he has also need. There you mention a few. Now we're going to use it also the Aramaic word then appears frequently in the what? In the Old Testament, acting as a demonstrative or a demonstrative. So now you see the word that you can say demonstrative. Why? I'm going to show you what it means. A demon what? Strategy. Or a demon or a tree of demons. So this is a thing. A tree of what? Demons. Or a realm of demons. Or a tree of life. How you differentiate this? And that is a pronounced meaning this, or an adverb meaning therefore. Do you understand that? Therefore. You understand it? They are just code. So when you speak it and you don't make it right, that you're gonna have. So that what in the Hindu mythology we have what? Danuvas. That is what? A mythological race of being what? Beings who were what? Sons of the goddess T or DT. And I told the word DI before you know the TI. So you see why TI had a name. And he has really looked forward the beauty and he's looking good and some right there. Why TI connect with Rihanna? That's the reason, like the feature. When they say my life and then all of that, you know, that's the feature that made it. So that they talk about my life. So I'd rather this I have to listen to it again. Now watch carefully. It says what? That the word is also connected to the term Danava. Danava, which refers to what? These beings. It says what? They are referring to what? These beings. It means they are known already. They are not hidden. They are supposed to be in the reality flesh. If not, I can't bear with them. If not, we can't say their time is this. If not, you can't know them in any just word saying it. What are we to say again? Now, we have other mythological or legendary connection, that is what? Medieval English. The term then appears in the Middle English word dictionary, so referring to a group of thieves. You see now? A group of thieves. These thieves, why we decode it, it won't be you, Robin. It's going to take us to the reality of truth. Now, look at what is it in the what? In the garden. Look at it. Look at it in the bracket. So that outside it is different, and when it's in the bracket, look at it. A den of the heavens. A den of the heavens. See the heaven, the T, the tree that teaches he, and then he that is fair. This is the word. Look at it. You see that I told you. So that when they are showing you in the church without understanding, you're going to be robbing people. But when I told you, before we get in, I told you that will be a different word. Truly to say the garden, the bracket here, look at it. When the word here shows this, yet I told you in the garden or in the heaven, it will be different thing. Truly when we enter there, is what? A den of Tihi Avis. And when I did that prayer, a den of the heaven, a den of the tree of heavens, a den of he Avis. He Avis. Oh, thank you very much. Now go on again to say linguistic connection. That we're going to end right there. That's the last thing right there. There, the name then is sometimes. Hey, come out of my stomach. Come out of my diaphragm. Come out of my reserve, left or right or whatever, right. Come out of the roses. Come out of the peaceful authority. Come out in the magical authority of the Lord that is supernatural living, that command the earth and salt. We are not salt and pepper. Come out of it. What about the earth and stone out? What about the wood? Take my image out of the level of uncleanness. This I command. This I decree and creed. So life as I speak, you have to hear it. Some of them, they make you fish and what? Take your inside things out of the flesh and make you hungry by force. So that's how the Lord is also able to take some things out of you. So today you are seeing a miracle. Now the linguistic English or whatever we say, linguistics or linguistic connection, that the name then is sometimes a short form for Danish. They are all in the same way, so I told you already. Danish. And some of the Danish, they have become what? Opposite, they don't give. So while we know them in real flesh, we can't give to them. We can't give them credit. But the reality the Bible talk about, we will use it. We'll definitely mean it. What the white side, the white people side will give. That's what they say, when your own come giving and learning, all the wealth will come to the side. But I'm the one making it, and you have never given to my family or account. Nobody has ever sent money to my account. With a Prudential Bank, Bank of Ghana, or Commercial Bank, Data Bank, Access Bank, Eco Bank, all of that with my single name, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. That's on all of that. My name has never changed. All these bank accounts is my name. Nobody's mother has a name on it. It's Rose, and myself. My name, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE, complete name, without even initial. That one is complete name, because it is. And many other things I can talk of. And then so the name, as we talk about, that is a Dennis, which is what? Is derived from the Greek name Dionysus, which is in the past what we have discussed. Then the god of wine. When I show you what? Wine on the channel. And see fertility and what? Ecstasy. Now let me go and show you on my channel the wine. Live, as we are live on the channel. So what do? I just have to what? Search for. I just have to search for what? I can be on my channel here and search for Mission and Ministry Sylvester, which I told you they have just closed the password. I have even sent what? Messages to them. And I know the way we always do it. How they should open it. Like I did the WhatsApp. And the WhatsApp open and nobody has blocked my WhatsApp. I just don't have phone, that's why my WhatsApp is not showing for 2 months and beyond going. So I have to key in Mission and Minister Sylvester. Let's enter. And I just click on what? Search. So I need to search. So how we search off right there. Let's see that right there. So if you don't have internet right now, it will search. So what do? Let me kind of reload and see what info they are giving us. So we are on. It's live and we are on. It's loading. You see that it's loaded. It's loaded. And this side they are showing even what somebody. So when I'm doing the live teaching and live creation, you come and say that I'm showing your content. You are even lucky that maybe the Lord passed by and your content is reflecting and you get healing. Is that a place I was built to live in? Is that a life I have to live? If I don't do stuff like this, is that not cable? Is that not a cable? If I don't do all these things, whose room am I living? If I don't fix light, why do you think I can live in it? How that you don't know the truth? So let me search again. I try to do that. So Mission, I'm on my channel searching for my other channel, Mission and Ministry Sylvester. Like I told you, not that you can take power from the Lord and then rubbish him. You don't do that. So if it doesn't really show yet. So in the Mission and Ministry Sylvester, video is what? 0. I'll be see below it. So what am I doing? Let me go and search on YouTube main. So that I want to look at what exactly it is. So that when I give when I give access to somebody, I'm simply saying what? The Lord is saying, come and support the cause, because my channel doesn't insult. My channel is a channel that I have not been paid. So I'm going to do what? Let me say it, Mission and Ministry. So that I'm searching in the field that maybe won't allow. So I'm searching also with what? My channel, searching. Because I'm doing all this thing for you to know how you should work. Some of the things that nobody has ever taught us. So I search for Mission and Ministry Sylvester. And then we have to see it loaded. And what first thing you have to see on it is what? You see that it's open. And you see what? My channel and myself. This picture I took it in Cape Coast. In the house we live. And I see them broadcast. So you can't say that I'm the one in the wrong. So that's my channel. Normally to show the okra on it in the farm where we made it. MMS TV. So right after that, I'll search for MMS TV. I will see, or Sky TV. I will see if it's the same person. Okay, so I wanted to say we will look for what? Let's click on videos. So on videos, to just highlight it. So on videos, just quickly doing this, and see that person, King Owell from US, they came and meet that very day, this same day. That we made this very packing. And I was in white dress. And then the olive green scarf. That's how I made it. So that I was making my things and giving names to the things. Yes. Giving names to the things. It is our own work. I'm the one who carry the thing to the channel. This is not community of somebody than myself. The part that you have or that I show, that's the only portion you can say you claim. Don't claim my whole portion. If you are strong enough, somebody, the only way to show it in your works. And I've shown it in heaven and on earth. That's what we're saying. So my own channel is this. And that this Apple CD that I will show. So I want to go quickly. Let's try and have what? Like you say what I'm saying. I'm the one who made a call and design. My work does really every showing of colors and light. And I'm looking for the vineyard. I told you what it is. Like I show you new heavens and new earth. I made all these things. Already it's on my channel, so I don't need to even say somebody claim. I'm not a wood. I resist any power of any person try to make us as a stick or a snake. We have nobody called a rope. I'm not a rope. I command you by all the forces that I'm using right available to take my image and straight out of you. I belittle you as you have thought of what? Making somebody little without works. Let it be according to the words of the Spirit right here. I'm not the one to be angry for you to say you are eating. I'm not a ghost. I'm not your spirit. I'm not your ghost. I'm not your soul. Take my spirit of you. How we started showing you things of what? Language and decoding my own name. And I saw the king. And I saw K. I saw it and I told you what they were trying to say in that word. That is whatever. And I show you in this. So I have always a new word, and you saw Isaiah. You see that when I descend my name, you are seeing Isaiah. So I'm the one to give birth without what? Somebody try to say I'm the one who have given birth already. I've never given birth. You see that my name. That's why they say so they're born again, like born to their own works. I'm the one to give birth. To say that generation. You see that indeed. The word when I decode KWASI, or the KWAS or KWASI, or the Isais, or the Isais. There we saw what? You saw Isaiah in it here. Or you saw Isa in it. Or I saw the king. Or I saw K, and K is the energy. It's an infinite name. And I showed the meaning. It's on my channel, so we are looking for what? The vineyard. And I came showing the road and road signs. Mission and Minister Sylvester on it. My works is showing every place in the world. You can't say I've made it for anybody else in this country. It's not your channel. I have not made it, I don't work with him. It's my own work from Konya that I opened the channel. So ancestors, like I was telling you, what it means to say ancestor and all of that. Here is the word that pronounced ancestor. I did it. I show you what Revelation 14:4. What does it mean? When you open it right away, you see many things. So if I'm not the one who designed these things, I don't think I would have what? Placed my name in the code of the design or what? This form of creation. Let's go on to say the works are continuing. I want to see what the vineyard. So these are all what? Presentation things made available. This is all myself because all that I have is what? Of healing. Are you the same person or myself? Is that your mission? Mission and Minister Sylvester. Who is in the house here that is a YouTuber? Nobody. There is nobody in the house here. So if they go and then somebody creates for them and they are copying my file and pasting on their channel, it doesn't make them my spirit or my friend. I said any word that does not come from myself as agreed, that already you destroy. I've never gone for somebody. YouTube is aware that my content is original. And I show the Lord's own build continuously. And I show the ring of virgin. I've never given. How can I say I call you for battle? That those who are learned and ready to learn, they are waiting for this day. Make a move. Focus on His purpose for your calling. And I was in Konya when I did this one. 04 hour on this dot. Why do you think I do this colors and show the ash and beauty? And in the forest, what time you don't see? I was in the forest until Aton. That's why this picture came up. This photo came up by the time I've been in the night after fireworks. If I open it, you will see fire inside, like you are seeing here. So it's a different kingdom that if you are not a part of, you can't go there. So I'm just looking at what? That to rain. What do I talk about that you don't see? You know, I have a lot of video. I have about 1,007 something plus. And they mostly show 700 and something. I am just grateful. Like this one that we just started, I've been able to put information in the motion for 13. Maybe what I'm doing today will show 14. So at least we done it. And I'm the one who wrote what? video coverage for what? Only 3 people watch. How do you think is your channel? So you the one that what you copy my channel and you go and do this. Look at the 14. And I did all the things. That alert intelligence. The U.S. surprises GH Armed Forces 14 in the bracket 5RF out of it 5 underscore armored machines data. And I came on to search to see it happen before I put it on my channel. And I put a flag here and this one flag here. And I show you what my name. I know. I told you I'm the reason. Aquarium Gold Coast. I'm the reason. There's nobody born to have my name. What I try to fake? You think you can fake the Lord himself? Come on, let's go. Let me kiss my own mouth. So, if I told you on my channel I've been showing the Holy Land and all of that, does that mean that you have anybody called Holy Land? I made it in Nkoya. When I'm showing you all of that, I don't have to explain myself to somebody. You have to learn. I'm looking for what? I have never gone to sell somebody's house. I've only come to what? Advertise a house on behalf of the one who put a lease on it. It's right there. And that's why I made it simple. A place for lease. So I'm not saying I'm the one selling something that I'm doing on behalf of the one who's selling it. So that if you know what they are selling, you go for it. Only 4 people view it. Having what? 11 months ago. How are you there? I am the same person you are seeing in this picture, the same form. But you have the people born to their flesh who are marrying and having sex. I'm not those ones. I'm never the same person in this who are going to marry. It's never true. Just that they are showing some of them to know where they are and places they are going. That they can't run and hide anyway. I would end the broadcast here because a lot of things. And I show you whatever I pick up from the garden of whatever, I am to tell what it means. And this same person. So I'm the one showing the real truth, how the Lord made it to fit what? The situation. Look, they are showing somebody. They say what? Rambo. Look, the number of my cell phone. That thing I just look, they say Ram 5. That's R5. Rambo 5. When did they show it? They also saying what? 1 year ago. But this one is a movie of what? Movie in 2024. It means that this, even if I have not known or they have not known, we have something in common, spirit working. And they have what? Many views. 1.3 million views. You have never viewed the one that will send you to heaven. But this name of a person, I'm Sylvester, and the other brother is what? Stallone, Eugene, and Sylvester BEKOE. So Sylvester Eugene, let's say Stallone Eugene, he didn't take any form or name of what? His family member. They didn't give him any family surname than what? Whatever they may think it is. I don't know it. So I have had a lot of things showing their beauty and bombing, and then bombers. Somebody thought that being called the name Bob or those things, they think is about them. It's not true. I'm telling you where the Lord gave the name and the meaning. I have my color selection. You have no idea what it is. Blending the things of the Lord truly. Making it work. This is how the scarf or the muffler look like. Now it has faded because I wash it all the time. I've never used it in cleaning my skin. I only wash it and cover my head. So if it does by itself dirty, it means that my skin, whatever smell or scent or odor or whatever angel or excretion that it is, that you should know one person that liveth or liveth many. That's why we can keep ourselves only clean. So that when something is going on, you won't say that we are just making somebody else. You can't make somebody's mother with more money to say that you want them to smell. We have never come for your mother. My mother has never slept with any of my brother or to say his brother. My mother has never done it. The people who have done it, they are the ones claiming a change should be applied. It's never true. Those who have slept with their brother, I'm not one of them. My mother never slept with any brother because my mother's brothers are not even a place they are living. They are not living with her. They are all in different locations and in our farm place, in Nkoya, and in all of that. My mom's brothers are not in any highway. It's better I tell you. And I'm the one climbing my tree. My son is rising. It's myself. I'm the one born on Sunday, or you don't know the meaning of the thing. And I say what? Ezekiel 47, verse 12, bank of breath and evil, love, evolve, and then live high vine. That was where we talk about this one. On the top of coconut tree I climbed. There's nobody who can climb here and go and broadcast, but what do they know? The one that is big, he cannot climb. So if you see anything of my channel with him, he can what? Claim a portion. There should be what? Sponsored not from YouTube, but from organization and donors. But when they receive, actually they should have given myself. But because I know myself, I have to use it to go for my original creation good. You are not the original father of brother. I don't have a brotherhood with you. I know those people who claim they want to take money on my behalf. They are not brother. They are armed robbers. They are saying the one who works should be a fool, and they be what? Opposite. And they say that better for them to know that they don't touch. This is original channel. And whose picture is on it? The profile is myself. So when you claim, I show you the mark of the beast. Look at how we work. Callous. Look at how we put things on. Showing you things buried. Revelation, the book of what? Revelation 13:16. Open and you see right now. Where the Lord said He placed the mark on the right hand on the forehead. Just making it simple. What time did I broadcast? 21:34 p.m. You don't see the time. Where was the person driving the car to sit down and be doing it? And I did it for what? 15 minutes. That's what? 15:17. That's my Vodafone number. Vodafone number 1570. Then it marked with spiritually truth over here. That is a 0200981517. That's the staff. So already staff is in this and showing the minute. And I go out there show you works. I'm the one who's standing. Not part of my flesh. I have not shaved my hair part as the Lord is the one showing you myself. But anybody in the house here, they shave hair. They can't live without shaving hair. They will be ugly. It's better I show you. Are you the one who's schooling in Kosek? Or you are the one with the block factory company? Or you work with a place that they build? How they build it. See myself in the sallows, and I show reflection. And I was creation, in the creation secret behind this. Then discoveries. And that's why on this same day I show you the spring of water on the path. Let's see if it's true. 2 years ago, only 8 views. What we are talking about are taken us far away. Very far. Look at the thing. Look at the reflection. What I did that you don't know. In the silos, I did it. Look at it. In the darkness of it. Where is it? Are we not seeing what I say is my own works? And the color of what I wear is the same thing on the Smith office account. And you are saying somebody should come to you and say that he's the one who called. That he's coming to do what? To do what? Do you not know where you are learned and where you are not learned? And then, right there, just look at it. Look at what I'll be doing. Because on an expedition, and I'll be discovering and making things known. Let me fast track the thing. Look at how it is in the heavens. Look at it. You see this like the disc. But that is a whole heaven living by itself. How some of you see things, you think it's like just us in a reflection. But this is like a portal. The portal that connects to what? Heaven. So that's how the world were made, in spirit and in flesh, some of them. Now you pass through this and you are raptured into another world. You say that again. I want to see if I can get the water. Let's see. Yeah, I see the water. Yes. Yes. Watch carefully.